name in this Dakini part. So good. So thank you very much. So if you have any questions, you already know how to.
I have a question, Prajwal. Would most of the people, when they're watching the dance, do they know every single mudra and what it's meaning? The local people? No, they don't.
It's the language. So you need to study the language, then you'll know. If the dancing is the language, so if you don't study the language, there's no way to learn. So at least you need to have a basic to language, like the dance language, have own language.
Right.
Like a garden,
right.
This plant, that plant,
Right.
I don't know. It's the same way you have to study.
Right.
When you look at that, it's beautiful, it's art, beautiful, it's wonderful, but doesn't need to know how much you need to water, how to take care when the,
Right.
So it's kind of the same concept within this thing.
So the villagers would come and watch, but they're just...
Doesn't need to be know that, yeah. Someone who learned the dance, they have to know. Every little things they do, they have to know the meaning. So as we teach in this classes, like all the meanings, details meaning, significance, and not only like learning the meanings just to get into the body, it's behind the meaning. So let's say, for example, like all the Japanese hold the skull cup and the chopper, and then why the chopper they are cutting through it, why the skull cup, and when you think about the skull cup, like all the crazy things in the skull cup, why you holding with this Japanese and the crazy thing, it's all about like how to train our mind and how to train our it's like we got anger, we got unhappy, we got the ignorance, we got the jealousy, we got all. So we blend it into the nature and take it into as an actor. This is all my question. So I can take it and transform into my body. So I don't get anger, I don't get hatred, I don't get jealousy, I don't get anything. It's illusion. So that's kind of concept. So you need to learn about the basic principle about this dance. Then you learn. Otherwise, it's just watching, it's just get the good energy and the good, if you know that most of the people, they practice the Dharma in a Buddhist practice, and then if you learn about the Dharma, all the deities come along. And some deities, it's very unknown deities here, like a Karga Yogini. You never hear about that much into the Tibetan tradition. Buddhism right now is more like a Tibetan. They hear about Tibetan, only Tibetans, but mostly like a deities, like a Karga Yogini. Yakuzati is in the Tibetan tradition, very known. Karga Yogini, Swordakni. And Lenatma, you hear about this, the Hepatrus and Akasa Yogini. That's also, there's a couple of deities, like a Vasundhara you can hear it too, but a couple of deities is newer, very recognized in the Newer tradition. So you don't hear that much. So that's what we do here. So yeah, Annapurna also not in other traditions. There's a lot of the other Japanese which is not known to our stuff. So as that's learning with dance is learning the language. So you have to learn the language, little bit language. Then you have could be this one. Oh, this could be this one. So it's just you can basically you can So that's where it goes. Any other questions you have?
And I have another question.
Okay.
So say right now we're in the Kathmandu Valley, like pretend we are. So who would be dancing tonight on the Dakini night?
Well, it's not the secret. That's not open for public, this kind of dance. So mostly people go to, my family used to go to Vajracharya. We have called a buti. Buti means the community, the sangha. So they have a sangha in the buti, so they usually go to each sangha have the Adam. It means that they are own deities who they connected. So these all the different sanghas, they go to either Vajracharya, either Nairatma, either go to the Saku. I do have 5 Dakinis in the Dakandu Valley. One is in Parping, one is in Vajracharya on the way to Swayambhu, one is in the Pasupati, and one is in the Saku. So it depends on who they are connected more. So they go, the whole communities, that's the spiritual, they call it spiritual picnic, which is singing and dancing. And then they eat a lot of food and drinking. So.
And they would stay like all night?
All day, it's all night. All night it's not accessible anymore in this place. But they usually go to all day and then do all the ritual, all day ritual and singing and dancing all day.
But it's a closed group. It's not for outsiders.
It's not for outsiders, it's only have to be in the Vajracharya community.
Right, right,
So
okay.
that's a community oriented,
Right,
community
right,
part of the community.
right,
So
okay,
yeah, that's it.
okay.
Is the Ugrapara shoes like blue-black?
Ugrapara could be many things. Ugra means wrathful, so it could be many things. But in the traditional tradition, that sword technique is called Ugrapara.
So is there in your tradition, is there anything like the Trumanagmo?
We do have we do have a Trumanagmo. We do have a the black Vajrabana. Yeah, we do have that too. So it's called Chasumura Ajima. The newer name for the Trumanagmo.
Say it again.
Chasumura Ajima. So Chasumura Ajima consider that in across the street, the deities of the cross the street, deities of the cross the street. So it's the same thing. It's hardly seen. There's only one statue they recently found. It's been 1,000 years hidden in the Swayambhu temple, in the Haraki temple. They have one tiny little statues of the Samuraya. Yeah, it's very well. But they do every day about the so Chasumura Ajima, they're known for Chasumura Ajima, they practice. They have no figure. They don't know the figure. So there's someone just Arupa, yeah. But someone just recently this is a Chasumura. So and then they call Chasumura Ajima.
What part of Kathmandu or Nepal?
It's in the center, mostly in the center of Kathmandu, yeah. Yeah, Kathmandu is part and Bhaktapur is major Buddhist practitioner, so that's all the temples they built. Yeah.
I have a question in relation to what she was asking. So, like now, today, this, so there's still people that are doing, like right now, they would still be doing today traditional.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So enough people still know, and they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All the techniques.
And families are still today going and feasting.
Yeah. Mostly in Nepal, they have a very popular. Newer Buddhists is especially it's about the Vajrigni, Vajrabara, or Chakrasanga. That's their idiom, so that their practice. So anywhere they go, like we have almost hundreds of Acharya songs on Vajrayogini, many different melodies, same thing. So they be practicing. Doesn't need to be all the dance, all the different dancing there. But if they go to the Nairatna place, or if you go to the Prajwal place, so whatever that's related in that particular temple, they usually sing a lot and dancing. So yeah, it's a very weird tradition in my tradition, but it's just been hidden and it's been what's called. It's very conservative. Myself, I see that it's very conservative my tradition. So doesn't want to be spurred and doesn't want to be shared. That's my culture has been. So I'm so happy to have I'm so lucky to have my fathers, which is often many scholars and writing many books on to take it out to sacredness to open for the prophet. So it's that's a wonderful part of my life. So I'm able to share because of my father's contributions. So yeah, that's the things happening. So great. Thank you. So.